welcome everybody to the Garden State.
Sports
coverage of the NFL finds us in East Rutherford, New Jersey.
Love you, Nani.
Here it is. It's unlike any other sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Philadelphia Eagles and the New York Giants.
Happy birthday again, just in case I don't talk to you tomorrow, pretty.
Week 10 of the NFL season is here.
All right, Auntie.
Underway on EA
Thank
Sports.
you.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchdown.
Okay, Latasha said thank you, and we're going to get off the phone. All right.
Sanders' first carry of the game, and not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. He was brought down.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Now Sanders. He takes this for 3 to the 29.
You better stop
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks. And when he can make the play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big deal.
Allen on 3rd. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked up by James Bradbury. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 and a Giants touchdown. It was 3rd down. Defensively, they were just hoping to make a play and get off the field, get their offense on. Instead, they did one better. Pick it off, take it into the end zone.
Well, they did what you said. They got off the field.
They're going to have to come right back on.
They're going to come right back on, but happily, right? They put the ball in the end zone. That's the way you start a game. That's the way you set the tone.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Now Allen to try again after the pick 6. And on the catch right side. He's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. Complete.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, created some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Allen, that's caught by the big tight end, Dallas Goedert. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 12 yards there on a 1st down.
I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere. And they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well. And that's what they just did on that play.
On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. And a minimal gain here as he's up to about the 47-yard line. Leonard Williams there.
Certainly a nice job by the
Marcus, stop.
into the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into the ball sometimes, stack things up.
Where were you watching?
Football.
And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down. Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. Flush to his right. He may try and run for this. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. Josh Allen, very athletic at 6'5", showing the versatility, picking up the 1st on the scramble. From the gun, it's Allen. Escaping the pressure right. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 24. And his guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line. What a start defensively. Your offense goes out, gets the touchdown, and then you get the interception. Just perfect.
How about the discipline that they showed on defense? Because after the offense scored to go up 7-zip, you would think they might be a little extra aggressive trying to get back at them. Instead, they read their keys well. When they took the shot downfield, they were more than prepared for that one.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Now a run with Cook. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
He was brought down by...
Now that's a mountain of a man that just made that stop, isn't it? But he's more than that. This guy's nimble and quick. More than a space eater, he just made a great play there.
On 3rd down, Burrow. He's going to let this one go deep. And that will be incomplete.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
Dixon, the punter, is on as he sends it away. And this will be taken at the 13. 13 yards on the return there after a punt of 57. And the Eagles will have it, taking over 1st and 10. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. To this point, the results have not been good. 2 possessions, 2 turnovers.
And that's obviously something that can't continue, but to go a little bit deeper on that one, I would think about some play calls now, not even necessarily to my best player, but to someone I can trust with the ball. Try and get things settled down a little bit.
At the 28-yard line.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Here's Allen to throw it. He's got Dallas Goedert, his tight end, over the middle. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 15 yards on the play, 1st down. Play action. Now it's Allen. He's got a man on the crossing route. That's Moore. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35.
1st down.
A good pickup there, 21 yards. So the drive takes him into Giants territory now, 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. After 7-0 on EA Sports.
With the score, Giants 7, Eagles nothing.
Six yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Sanders here as they run out of the gun. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. A gain of 13. It's a 1st down.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. And this is caught. Touchdown.
Oh, I put it out because you was got
David Moore.
FaceTime me, Mom.
Touchdown on the year.
I don't know what she knows.
Are within an extra point of tying this thing up. On for the extra point, Jake Elliott.
As a former defender, I would be angry as well. Could not get off the field. Well-executed offensive drive. No matter what the defense tried, they couldn't stop them.
The game at 7. Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And, Charles, if the season ended today, and it's not going to, we still have December. We're only in November. But they would be a wild card team. And that's great. They'd be in the playoffs, but you know they're trying to bump up to be one of those division leaders.
That guarantees you at least one home game in the playoffs, and that's what you're really seeking. But there also isn't much margin for error for this team, right? Because right where they're sitting, a 2-game losing
Why do you say it like that?
Out of the playoffs, so they've got to make sure they continue to keep the momentum going.
Absolutely. There's some sharks smelling blood in the water behind them.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well, incomplete.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Burrow on play action. Looking for his receiver, sharp, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Avonte Maddox, and he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Eagles defense gets a pick-6 TD.
It goes without saying, but I'm going to say it anyway. That's a ball he would like to have back, and it lands right in the lap of the defender from there. He doesn't have very far to go before he gets to the end zone, and he got there in a hurry.
Elliott good on the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7.
Elliott to kick off for Philly.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick-6, and now the kick is away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
25-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. That 7-0 lead in there is short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Darius Slay with a pick. And he will return this one to the 30-yard line. A young quarterback, Charles, rolling to his right. I know he's right-handed, but is that one that maybe a veteran sticks in his pocket?
I think so, but you have to remember with young quarterbacks, it may take a few years before they get all the stuff out of them that they did early in their career or even in their college days when they're used to being dominant. In this case, the NFL veteran defense ended up winning.
And this is going to be intercepted. Chidobe Awuzie with a pick. They are in an interception mood on defense. Had 2 nice interceptions a week ago. Now 2 here in the first half.
We call it ball hawking. And the only way to truly be good ball hawkers is not guessing. It's not just simply anticipation. It's studying and understanding what they like to do and beating them to the spot and creating a big play.
Pressure comes and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. Brandon Graham forced his way through, drops him for a loss of 10 yards.
This is a safe place. I'm going to go fullback. I can't go outside. I've been slipping.
And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20. Play action. It's Burrow. Going deep downfield for Ross. And now Burrow going to be intercepted yet again. Picked up by Anthony Harris. Boy, so another interception, CD, and it feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his 2nd season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether you keep playing him and let him work through it, or you start thinking about going to his backup.
He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
I think it would be good to get out.
Maybe I don't want to get
On
out.
the counter now with Sanders. And not much there at all. Maybe a yard up to the 43.
That's all.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, I'm a free safety coming up and making the big-time play.
Like goofy. What are you looking at?
What?
Allen now to throw on 3rd down. And he took the contact as he was throwing it. And the ball drops incomplete.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession,
You're not getting another juice right now. You just had a juice when you ate. So you go get some water or you don't go get nothing.
And this is going to carry well into the end zone for a touchback.
Okay.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
and this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. Had one tell me once, when we're having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass. And finally we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted.
And Burrow going to be hit and taken down. They got him. Javon Hargrave, the D tackle, getting the sack.
Well, the beauty of screen passes is they take a little time to develop, and they can often hit big, but sometimes they take too long to develop, and sometimes you get sacked.
Yeah, what's perfectly called for a defense to attack a screen?
Typically a blitz, and even though people think that the screen operates against the blitz, if you have the blitz called and you still cover the screen, now that allows your blitzers to get there.
And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off near the 42. And they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape, he's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember,
and he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
Touchdown.
Miles Sanders, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Eagles had 6 to their lead. CD, for them, this has just been an offensive explosion here in the 2nd quarter.
Yeah, held scoreless in the 1st quarter. Now they find the end zone again here in the 2nd. Sometimes you just have to have some patience. A lot of people think it's always an adjustment. You have to change what you're doing. Sometimes you just have to do your game plan just a little bit better, and I think that's part of what we're seeing here.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
They're on 25-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Now, they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. On 2nd down, here's a keeper by the QB. They'll get this quickly out to Claypool. And he's got a 1st down as he's going to be taken down. But a very nice pickup there just in front of the 2-minute warning.
Now go sit down.
A reminder coming up just a few minutes from now. We'll send you to Jonathan Coachman and our crew in Orlando. Coach will have a look back at some of the stats and scores from yesterday's action. Looking for Shepard deep. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on to the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
As this old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
My parents were doing it tonight. I was thinking about having a party or something. Okay.
2nd and 10 now, Burrow.
How's everything going?
And he takes a shot on the release.
Did they get a really big
complete. I hate to say it, Charles, but the way he has played in his first half, you just kind of hold your breath every time he drops back to pass.
Yeah,
Are you feeling overwhelmed by everything those things? Are they even a part of our reality? Or are they something else? This isn't funny.
Like the people just leave the candy out at Halloween and you take what you want. They're having a blast out there playing against him today.
Get it?
Again, it's Burrow.
Okay, do you get that motivation?
And he'll be hit as he
And that you're in
releases
danger
it,
of not graduating?
and that'll fall incomplete. Problems on 3rd down so far in this first half. Relatively small sample size, but they're now 0 for 3.
And the average in the league, somewhere around 40% on 3rd down for offenses. So what's the answer to this? Either convert them or don't get the 3rd down in the first place. Get your big chunks of yards on 1st and 2nd down.
That's Keenan Hill.
I really want to help you, but you've got to take this seriously.
Keelan Hill. He really a comedian. Keelan and Hill, that's their names. It's a show with 2 men. It's that.
Look, I get it. If I screw anything up, I'm out.
And he gets this inside the 35-yard line.
The little boy was in, I thought it was what you call it, one of the other house team movies. Shows. What? You help yourself.
Give the Cook out of the gun. And get the first down and inside the 20. Finally wrestled down at the 11. That good for 22 and a first down. This is the reigning NFC Offensive Player of the Week. Looks like that might get him another award.
Yeah, Thunderbolt right out of the gate, huh? How about that? Hitting the defense hard early, and of course, carrying the momentum from last week into this week's game.
Is DeVito the middle name?
Yeah.
They run again on first down. Cook. And they will take it on in. Front giant touchdown. Dalvin Cook. Touchdown number 12 on the year.
What are you looking at?
Giants able to get this back within a touchdown. It's up and good. This becomes a 21-14 ball game now.
Makes the score Eagles 21, Giants 14.
Why are you asking
Following the
that?
touchdown,
A guy can be intrigued. Well, a guy can be intrigued. And you being intrigued is scared.
This taken in about 4 yards deep.
I don't think it's weird. I want it's weird.
And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line. As the Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And we'll see how this is played. Offensively, they've got the lead. Not a whole lot of time left.
It's tempting to try and add to your lead, but a mistake there.
And the giant rush gets home as down he goes.
Did you get the baby?
Number 6 overall.
Genuinely offended by that
time.
Second down.
It's fine.
Okay, we need to say that. Because what you really need is that I'm going to
12 seconds left.
No! Hey! Go hang out with Tina or whatever it is you do. It's fine.
I'm like, just from the fridge. Real food.
Oh, it's gonna take off.
Hey!
Daddy!
What?
I think I need to use that bathroom.
So go use the bathroom.
That just went down. Place the air Sweet.
That'll set them back 5. After the delay, they're backed up even further for 3rd and long.
So close.
So the shotgun snap to Allen. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And that'll be incomplete with just 6 seconds left on the clock.
On the deep ball. It's now 4th down.
The Eagles send out their punter now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to
I've been
punt it
making it for
away.
19 years.
And now a high kick here as they'll try to cover this one. And taken at the 46. So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. The Giants set to get the football, and they trail here as we get back underway in the second half. And this will not be returnable.
You
It's
wash them in,
the end
Marcus.
zone for a touchback. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And that last touchdown drive, a good mix of pass and run. Defensively, they just looked a little out of whack.
And it's so hard to stay up with an offense that has things going so well, where you're guessing and guessing wrong play after play. So what you need is someone on the defensive side of the ball to make a big play. Throw that balance out of whack. That's what you're looking for now. Not worrying so much about guessing what the play call is.
He's got the first down and more past midfield. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. And a nice gain of 21 yards.
That was a beautifully executed screen pass. Let the rushers get upfield. The blocking forms in front. Lofted it to the runner. And now, not only does he have open space in front of him, he's got an escort as well, and they pick up big yardage.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. First down, here's the run with Cook. They'll fight forward for a couple down inside the 40. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup.
Again, it's Cook. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5.
There's a run to be happy with. Good, solid yardage.
As some of you will be graduating and leaving us at the end of the year,
The Eagles
Right.
are on the extra defensive back.
That's regular.
For a stop on third down.
two, wander them.
Ain't nothing wrong with the outfit, I say that, bro.
For your class project, you must report on 2 or more wonders
Got a
them.
man open, it's Ross.
Write
He
about
has another first
explain their
down. So
significance
get
to
the
you
ball down
and
to the Eagles'
to Indiana,
25-yard
and why you
line.
should.
Just his second catch of the game so
take time.
far. This one moves the
Be
chain.
thoughtful.
At the 25-yard line.
Okay.
A 10-carry the game for Cook.
What is happening?
And nothing doing.
That's so
He's
weird.
immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Emmanuel Ogba there
let's
on
take
the
our seats.
stop.
Let's
And he
focus
got
up.
off the end there very
If you're done,
quickly to make
Mr.
that
Finch.
play.
Yes, I
Almost
have
like the
done
bullet
exactly
train,
the same.
wasn't it? I mean, just
fine
zoom.
job teaching
Quick,
this
quick,
class.
quick.
My young
And what a
brain is
terrific play,
unbelievable.
holding them to no gain.
Thank you.
So after the run
You're
for no
welcome.
gain, here's 2nd and 10.
As I was saying, you'll be taking photos,
They run it again with
drawings,
Cook. They give him about 3
We
as
will
he
be
gets
doing
it
this
down
in
to the
teams of
22-yard
2.
line.
The tackle made by
Just
That
not
makes
a
it
whole
a
lot of
partner.
room to operate there
Yes.
on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper
Hey.
places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
So,
What?
do you think
Here's
that
play
there
on
is such a thing
the
as
drive. This is 3rd and 7.
The last person we should be asking.
What?
From
What
the
paper
shotgun,
towel?
Joe Burrow to Boyle here over the middle. And down
What
inside
paper
the
towel?
15, shy of the 10. It's a gain of 11 and a Giant
There you
first
go.
down.
That's a play that likely be forgotten when we talked about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical.
Can you get up off my shoes, please?
We'll call this play significant.
In my geography class, this teacher
Now a first and 10 at the 11.
and I just don't want to do it. You know, like to ask for an alternate project. Yeah, he wouldn't listen. Well, maybe it's time to get back out there.
They're going to go jet sweep here. This is Ross with it. And here he'll get it down to the 7. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
When's the last time?
Defensively, they had that one pretty well figured out.
Yeah, and one of the things about this play, it can be even more effective when you run a lot of motion, and there's plenty of times you don't hand it off.
On the carry, it's Cook. And he will take it on for a Giant touchdown. Dalvin Cook, the 2nd touchdown. And the Giants have an extra point away from tying up this football game. And he'll bang that one through.
Hey, I'm not
kicks away. And this carries into the end zone. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line. So bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision. Loses him about 4 yards. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And their lead has evaporated in this third quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10. And he will lose yardage on the play. Back at his own 19-yard line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Well, that was not what you would call straight line pursuit for a middle linebacker to make this play. He's got to work his way through the clutter to get to the ball carrier on the outside. And he does exactly that. That's called avoiding the trash.
On 2nd and 12, Allen. This ball complete to Rager.
That's a heavy
He's
four.
going to lose yardage here back to the 14-yard line. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down.
Good. I just got here.
It's just a little much.
Operating from the gun. Allen flushed out right. He'll fire it deep for Rager. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked up by the Michigan man, Jabril Peppers. And the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line. Yet another interception, and I just had to double-check my math. But it is now 8 between last week and this week.
Well, I just used a calculator. I didn't worry about double-checking it. But the thing that always throws me when you see quarterbacks in this type of a bad spot, they're trying to figure out what they can do to change it, and sometimes they try too hard, and they never get out of it. And that's where he is right now. He's just locked in a really bad way.
I met you standing on the ledge. What's going on inside that bridge? I met you standing
on the ground, it's Cook.
Why don't you look so?
And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
That's a nice run right there, able to get to the outside, and so many times defenses say, okay, we got you hemmed in. But if you're running the football, at least you know where everyone is coming from. You don't have to worry about the backside at all. That allows you to run with a little bit more confidence as you traverse down the field.
They run.
I want to talk about the bridge.
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 45-yard line.
One morning.
And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Can I come over?
On 2nd down, here's Burrow. Now Burrow loses the football. And it's picked up by the Eagles. 20, 10, and he's into the end zone. It's a football return and an Eagle touchdown. So many times, tight games decided by one big play. And a lot of times, of course, it's the offense. Here, it's the defense coming up huge.
And you know, head coaches walk around locker rooms, walk around bench areas saying, guys, somebody make a play. It's a cliche, but it applies here.
Jake Elliott for Philadelphia.
And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kicks away following that fumble return.
So you moved here from California.
Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25.
California to Indiana.
25-yard line.
It's a bit different.
Yeah.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. The interception sets them up with an opportunity to erase this fourth quarter deficit.
Didn't know that it happened.
This series could very well determine our outcome. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
They'll keep it on the ground. It's Cook. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. 12 yards there and a first down.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
Saw through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten that now.
Yeah, people. But
he'll be taken down, but not before it gets into enemy territory. It's a pickup of 12. Second play in a row with a 12-yard gain.
Because there are places that need to be seen.
First and 10 at the 40.
Maybe even the smallest of places.
What?
The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown.
Maybe
Here's
they can
first
mean
and
something
10.
to us.
They run with Cook. He's been busy tonight. And he's able to break out a one tackle, but then quickly brought down. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. And now they will throw it with Burrow. That's complete left side to Shepard. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 31-yard line. They pick up 12 on the play there, and they move the chains.
The 31-yard line.
You got at least 1,000 yards.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on first and 10.
Even if you don't think so.
Now it's Burrow. And he finds the tight end, Reed. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
Like the design that we're seeing right there. This is what they need. Down by a touchdown here in the
Sometimes
fourth. They just need to keep working their way downfield. And when they see openings, take their shots.
And somehow he's going to get a yard out of this as he fought through that first contact. It's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
People don't like this.
They're different.
Now it's Burrow. And that is caught. He's got it for a giant touchdown. Jordan Reed, his first touchdown on the year. And the Giants are an extra point away from tying up this football game.
Good night.
Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And partner, we've got a tie game here in the fourth. So right back to square one. Tied at 28 as he kicks it away.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this fourth quarter to try to grab that lead back. They start on the ground here at Sanders. And he is going to be stuck cold behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
An interesting and decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stopped.
And this is going to be intercepted. Cheetah with a pick. Gosh, you add up last week and this week now. That's 9 interceptions in this 2-game stretch, and we're not done here.
It's almost like they can't believe their eyes. Or maybe, partner, is the confidence level in him so high that they believe he'll get out of it and make plays for them to win a game.
Well, they've said they believe in him. That's being tested right here. They start the drive with Cook. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage.
They did exactly what you told them to do.
2nd and 10 at the 10-yard line.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10.
Don't you want to know where I go?
Keep it on the ground. We'll take this forward for about 5.
I go.
Come upon the 2-minute warning. Call it a gain of 5 that time, and they'll be left with a 3rd and about 4.
You can come.
So it's Giants football here as we welcome you back. This a big play for both sides. What will we see here? 3rd and 4. He can run for it, and he will. Burrow on his toes that time as they get the first down.
How many times
Get on up here, Violet.
Quarter because you know the pass rush is getting after him, and they get upfield, get that great push, and what do they create? Space, and he takes off.
A great Monday night to wrap up the week in football. Two division rivals and a great finish ahead as we come up on 1st and 10. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. First down, Giants on a pickup of 14.
Another carry for their leader and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch a victory.
I'd be pissed.
Some pretty good games all weekend. We may have saved the best for last. This Monday night game has been a dandy.
This is the lamest thing I think I've ever done.
Now it's Burrow. That'll be caught right side by Reed. And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9.
Not going to Jordan Reed. It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and
now Cook.
At the 45-yard.
And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49.
Now you're right on the edge of field goal range. You still got time, but get up to the line of scrimmage and get set.
That's why I was at the bridge. Where were you there?
Throwing now is Joe Burrow. Open man, Ross complete. That was play number 7 on this drive, and it got him 7 yards. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this football game. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3.
All right.
From the gun, it's again the Cook. And he'll get it down to the plane at the 37. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. They're making steady progress, but I see your face. You're worried about that clock.
I'm worried about the clock, and at some point, you have to have a splash play in there as well.
Now the Giants will use the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in the game. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Here we go with Burrow. Looking long for his tight end Reed. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, C.J. Mosley.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 4-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They have a little bit of time here to get into field goal range. Not much. In a tie game, you don't want to do anything crazy, right?
I agree with you on that one. Risk reward, okay? If you go for it, what is the absolute reward on this? But the risk is probably greater. Run the clock.
Oh, and you can forget overtime. This is going to be a safety in the final minute of the game. Oh, my. And I don't know that I've ever seen a tie game decided in the final seconds because of a safety.
It's just an absolute disaster, Brandon. You're thinking you're going to at least get yourself to overtime. But how about this defense? They said, we're going to take matters into our own hands, and this will be an unbelievable victory if it holds up.
I'm staying over at Tina's tonight.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Usually that inside's a dodge.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. 2-point game. They have the football. The defense was able to do their job. Now can the offense just hold on here, John?
And they'd better, because after the job the defense did to give them the ball back with this lead, it's time for them to seal the deal and allow them to go to the locker room with a victory.
They'll try to seal the deal. Here we go.